would, but I think I do anyways. I did it last night, and but it's a. Do you guys know Ramblin Jack Elliott?
Oh, sure.
Familiar with him? He was like my uncle, Ramblin Jack Elliott. He'd come over to our house. He was a good friend of our family, and he would stay for weeks. Like really, he would park his motorhome next to my mom's teepees. You know, the Indian teepees? My mom had them set up in the front yard because she was like this hippie Indian princess woman, you know. And they would be in there having ceremonies. You know what I'm saying? And then they would let me in afterwards. And Ramblin Jack, you see, they didn't.
They would let you in afterwards in a teepee.
Yeah, they'd say, "Get out of here, we're having a ceremony." And then they'd say, "Okay, you can come back in."
Wouldn't there be residuals in there?
Oh.
Yes.
Which is why I am the way I am.
Good for you, Johnny.
And he would say, "Sarah Lee, would you like me to tell you a story?" And I'd say, "No." And he'd say, "Well, why not?" And I'd say, "Because, Jack, I have to go to bed. I have school in the morning." And he'd say, "Well, would you like me to come to your school and tell your whole school a story?" And I'd say, "No." Like, imagine Ramblin Jack Elliott, right? It's so embarrassing. You're like 8, 9, 10, whatever. And he'd say, "Why not, Sarah Lee?" And I'd say, "Because, Jack, school's only 6 hours long." The man likes to talk. I mean, you could probably get like 3 songs out of him. If you've seen him play, in an hour, maybe 3 songs.
We're doing pretty good.
Well, but he taught me a lot, and he taught me this song, and it's an old Tim Hardin song. Maybe you know it. If I were a carpenter and you were a lady, would you marry me anyways? Would you have my babies? If a tinker were my trade, would you come find me, carrying the pots I made, following behind me? Save my love through loneliness, save my love through sorrow. I'll give you my loneliness, come give me your tomorrow. If I worked my hands in wood, would you still love me? Answer me, dear, yes I would. I'd hold you above me. And if I were a miller, had a mill with grinding, would you see it written on my face? I'm here for the finding. Save my love through loneliness, save my love through sorrow. I'll give you my